What's the real
Wait a minute, baby. Hold on, I gotta listen to this again.
I done paid
What?
the price. I done sacrificed
Oh.
my life.
Yeah.
It was lonely. Now I gotta be strong. Gotta keep holding on through the change.
Who?
I sacrifice my life.
You know what it is.
I'm still here. It's all good.
So
Oh.
I look back, I done paid the price. I done sacrificed my life. It was lonely. Now I gotta be strong. Gotta keep holding on through the change. As I look back, I done paid the price. I done sacrificed my life. It was lonely. Now I gotta be strong. Gotta keep holding on through the change.
Sometimes I sit and think, like where did I go wrong? These seaside streets make me a beast, cause shit, my daddy wasn't at home. Project House of me and Bone, miss my OG home in Rome. I feel so bad for saying it, P. We did live 3 and D so wrong. Can't believe my big my gone. Couldn't hold on till I got home. Son in prison, my mama gone. I'm like, damn, my mama strong. Son and daughters graduated, and I miss it, boy, I hate it. Hit my knees and thank the Lord they doing good and that they made it. Hear it building, I can't shake it. The Reaper trying to creep, I swear to God before I
Oh, wait,
I
baby.
finish streets, still nights when I can't sleep. Shit, I barely get some rest. So much shit been going on, I had to get it on my chest, Zilla.
Zilla.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, baby. Oh, wait. Hey, baby. Hey, y'all know who it is, man. Y'all know this your boy, Big Nate, the real underground radio station. Wait a minute, baby. This Nate Logic, baby. Hey, man, say, man, I got a Pine Bluff legend.
Yes.
A real Pine Bluff legend. Brickyard.
Yes, sir.
Brickyard backbreaker.
Yes, sir.
Eastside stomper.
Boy, man, you know, boy.
What you need, he got it for you.
Man, boy.
You want to put your car together? Holler at him first.
Yeah, boy.
You need a wallet for your old lady? Holler at him. What you need? You need a dope 16? Holler at him.
Yeah, got you, baby.
Hey, man, I normally I don't be lost for words, not me. I always know what needs to be said and can say, but I'm with my homeboy, my brother, my dog, somebody that I have always, ever since high, junior high, someone I have always admired and been good friends with. I'll probably throw this one back on you to, do you remember Morris Strain?
Man, I just talked to him a couple days ago. I'm still connected with him.
Do you remember when you became a junior Mason?
Come on, man. Look. No, I'm finna hold up. No, see, the word you said, the night of Pythagoras. Tighten up.
Tighten up, boy.
Tighten up.
Hey, man.
Stop playing, man.
Hey, man.
Stop playing.
You better
man.
get it. Boy,
Stop,
you just
stop,
hit me
man.
with something.
Stop. Okay, then.
You
Stop
just hit
playing.
me.
Stop playing, then. Stop
Hey,
playing.
man.
Stop
Say,
playing,
man. This your boy, Nate Logic, baby, with my brother, Tut Zilla.
Yes.
Big Tut.
Yeah.
Tut. Little Tut from the E.
Boy.
Well, hold on. Give me one more. I know it's some more in there.
Hey, you already know Tut Zilla, loose cannon, the traffic, and the list goes on and on, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man, but hey,
I done woke you up.
Hey,
I didn't woke. Hey, and then, of course, I got this. I got this better half in here. Man, what? Hey, man.
We in the building, man. You know what I'm
Chandelier
saying?
Hey, man.
Chandelier today.
Yeah, let them know what's up.
R&B
You
soul.
already
All the
know
way
we in
from
the
Arkansas.
building.
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
All the way from Arkansas.
Hey, man, this is the real underground radio station. We need y'all to make sure y'all like and share the page. Share this right now.
The
Share
real
this with
underground.
all your people. Let them know that Big Nate is hollering that Tut from the E. Lil Tut, Touch Luliani.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, you name it, man.
Goddamn,
Tut
man.
got it.
God
What you need. Big Tut. Hey, the big homie. What you need, man. Tut, man, welcome, brother.
Man, hey, man, it's a blessing, man. You know, I mean, I'll be checking y'all out, man.
Talk
And
it to
sitting
the
back, I'll be checking y'all out and sitting back, you know what I'm saying, and seeing, you know what I'm saying, the perspectives of things you have going on. I kind of dig a few things. Everybody gonna have their own opinion on everything, but I like the show as a whole and what you got going on, man, and plus all of it, all the underground. You know what I'm saying?
Well, man, the thing about it is that we all trying to get it to the next stage.
Yeah.
Our phrase is we all one play away.
Yeah.
And no matter if we done made some, even if we didn't win for God doggone me, we on the goal line. We still need to score another touchdown.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Keep
one
scoring.
play away. That's our motto here at the Real Underground Radio Station. And, this our platform is for the people.
Yeah.
We not out here to try to compete with anyone else. We out here to make sure the people are heard. We out here to change the narrative. We out here to tell the story of our people from the communities, from our neighborhoods.
I think that's why.
Much
I think that's
love.
why a lot of people respect it like they do. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right,
Respect
right.
y'all movement. You know what
Much
I'm saying?
love.
Because it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like real deal. Y'all getting to the meat of it. You know what I'm saying? And
Right. I think what it happens to is that so many people, man, they can't tell the story. Can't nobody tell your story like you.
yeah. Period.
Like you.
Period. And everybody got a story, man.
All of us have a story.
Everybody. You never know what the next person's story is. They might look
Right.
well put together. You don't know what this person's story is. You never
Right.
know, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on behind the eyes, bro, for real.
And the thing I like about you and what inspired me to want to sit down and talk with you was I know from the audience of from your story. I know what you've been through. I know what you've experienced, and I know the paths that you could have taken, and that many times many would have taken. I told you the things that you've been fortunate to survive through. 99% of other men would have been broke, mentally, physically.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I
Very
mean, man. A lot of times, man, I don't even be knowing how. You know what I'm saying? I make it through a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But I done been through it, man. Like some life changing. You know what I'm saying? Like some stuff like you say that'll take you there. I done seen plenty of people break. You know what I'm saying? For less, you feel me? You
Yeah.
know, so.
If you had to give it one thing to say what's got you sitting right here right now, what would you say?
What's got me sitting right here?
What helped you get through everything that you've been through to put you right where you are right now?
Like in my mind state, and like, well,
Mhm.
man, like, really, man, I'm really a work in progress, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not it. My mental state, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of it be on the fence sometime, but you know what I'm saying. I know how to handle pressure. You know what I'm saying. So I feel like I was built for pressure. So I done been through a lot. You know what I'm saying. So doing all that time, 9 years, some change being locked up taught me a lot of discipline. You know what I'm saying. So I tolerated a lot. And even when I got out, you know what I'm saying. I done been through a few things. You know what I'm saying. That almost pushed me. You know what I'm saying. But the only thing a lot of times, man, that stopped me from going there or really just breaking,
Talk to the
man.
mic.
A lot of times, the things that really stopped me from going there a lot of times, like when a lot of stuff I done been through, like especially here lately, man, it be my little boy, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, like my little dude, that's, man, like,
King, right?
boy, you better know it, huh? Boy, you better know it. Yeah, man. Like, dude, man, I be thinking like, man, like, what dude gonna do without me? Dude is like, man, that's my, like you see, that's my dude, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like I ain't really just, you know what I'm saying, like outside of, you know what I'm saying, that's my obligation. I got to do for dude, you know what I'm saying? So, and then by me losing one, you know what I'm saying, it's like,
How old is King?
King finna be 3. He a big old 2.
He a big old boy.
Man, he 2 going on 25, ain't it, boy?
We're gonna get him signed up for the Zebras.
Oh yeah, he gonna play. I'm gonna see if Glover. I'm gonna find Glover, see if I can pay him to do a little off-season training. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he go.
He a big old boy. We need to get him signed up for the Eastside Panthers.
Yeah, he ready.
Yeah, he ready, man. He
Yeah,
ready.
ready.
I can tell he always into something.
Yeah.
I always appreciate the level of excitement and joy that when you post him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you know, so many people be like, you shouldn't post all this on social media. You shouldn't post this on social media. But my thing is that you don't know what you post, how it helps somebody else.
Yeah. A lot of people can't express themselves like they want to, or feel like they ain't gonna be heard. You know what I'm saying? Or it just really don't matter. But then when you mess around and click and see something that's pertaining to something you actually going through or been through, and you know what I'm saying, it's a person that you kind of look at like, damn, they strong. They kind of help you out. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a lot of people, be hitting me up like, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, you strong. I'm like, man, am I? Shit, wow. But you know how that go, man. You know, it be a lot of times, man, it come from outside prayers, man, really with me, though, and, like, the outside help,
Yeah, I agree with that. I think for me, seeing people like yourself go through the things and survive and not only just survive, but exceed and be successful at the things that you are, tells me that, nah, Nate, don't stop.
No, don't stop, man.
Don't stop. Like, if I have, I'll keep it 100 with you. If I only have one viewer on the show, I still have to look back at people like yourself and say, don't stop. Look what you going through, and look what Tut been through. Tut can go through it. You can go through it.
Everybody that's having something, that went through something to get what they got, man. It just the picture we see on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, everybody got a story, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that come in here, man, got a story, a different story. You know what I'm saying? They got a good story. They got a bad story. Everybody that's going to come in here. I don't care how many chains they come in here with. I don't care how big their entourage is. I don't care how many guns they got on them, man. Everybody got a story. You know what I'm saying? So I respect every man's story, you know what I'm saying? But in my story, I can only, you know what I'm saying, give you what I done got out of, my situation, you know what I'm saying?
What'd you get out of it?
Honestly, man, really, you get a lot of heartache and troubles and heartaches, man, and it's a lot of stress come out of it, man. The thing about it is like, it's like people be wanting to know what you get out of it, but you got to put something in it too, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, if you just sit there and just take everything that's coming out of it, you know what I'm saying, and not trying to put nothing back in it, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna throw you, man. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, it's gonna throw you. So you gotta be trying to fight, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to put up some type. What I'm saying is, like, if you just steady take all the blows, the motherfucker just busting you up, boom, 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 boom.
You gonna have to swing back.
Nothing. You gonna have to swing back. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you connect 2 good blows and he done hit you 50 times. Dude was fighting back. You fighting back. You letting them know I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just folding. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you could be right there on the edge. But you still gonna throw them, connect, you know what I'm saying? Still swing, you know what I'm saying? Until, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I be with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you see me, you know what I'm saying? Or see the things I do, like, I cherish them times, because there's a lot of times where I be, my mind frame be somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? And so I have to figure out something to combat that with my mind frame, on like something else that it shouldn't be on, you know what I'm saying? I think about, like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
You look at Junior.
Yeah, King.
You think about King,
I think
sorry.
about King. Then I think about, man, I got a family, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a girl. I got a whole family, you know what I'm saying? That, like, a mama, kids, you know what I'm saying? Grandkids that's, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't crash, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Can't
you
crash
already
out.
crashed one time and you walked away, you know what I'm saying, with just a cast on your leg, you know what I'm saying? 9.5 years, your leg healed up. Now you back out here walking. You can't crash no more, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So,
agree
yeah,
100%.
yeah, you
So,
can't
so let me
crash
ask you,
no
let's take it back. And before we go this far, everybody that's tuned in right now, make sure you share this with your people, man. Hey, this is your boy Big Nate, man. Nate Logic, my boy Tut Zilla, the better half, Miss Chandler, right?
Chandler.
Chandler.
Yeah.
Chandler. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It's
Hey,
good.
share this right now with us, man, so your folks can get a part of this conversation and get some of this real life game that Tut putting down for us, man.
Yeah.
Tut, let me ask you a question, man. Where did you jump out? Where was the porch at?
The porch, the porch was St.
We know you
John.
jumped off the porch, but where was it?
Hey, look, the little hallway, little hall right there in the project, man, in St. John. See, that was back in the day. Those was the good days, though, man. Hey, you look at that, boy. You don't never see me laughing, boy. You know I'm thinking. But yeah, the project, man, St. John. I jumped off the porch, though, man. You know, really, though, it was like, you know what I'm saying, back then, you know what I'm saying, it's like 80s and 90s and you know what I'm saying, everything really starting to hit, you know what I'm saying, rap starting to hit, the dope era going, you know what I'm saying, the crack era, you know, then you seeing your homies in the hood getting money and everything starting to look up when you ain't got money, so now it's something to start looking up to, you see what I'm saying? So a lot of people be like, man, they turned out like this or they over there doing, no. It's like when you don't have nothing, man, and then you seeing people older than you know what I'm saying, having stuff, and they doing this to get it, and that's all you used to seeing, you know what I'm saying. Your mind gonna gradually, you know, gravitate towards that, you know what I'm saying. So, and what people don't understand, like they so quick to throw away the key. You gotta understand, if a child being born and raised in something, you know what I'm saying, every day of their life they see the same thing, it's going to become a norm to them. So it's not abnormal for them to do the stuff that they see doing, but in somebody else's eyesight, you look at them as, oh, they doing this and they doing that, but that's normal to them, you know what I'm saying? So really, what can you do to combat that problem, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, because whenever they leave their little safe havens, what you got going on, they got to go back to what's going on out here in the streets, which is the norm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
and that's just normal life, like you said.
And normal, and it's like, you know, like, excuse my French, but it be bullshit that's going on. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you
And
can't
that's
see
normal.
past that because that's your everyday life,
That's
right?
the norm. That's the norm. And so you're not gonna see past it. And you know, like, you gotta sometime, man, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like, older dudes and stuff, man, we look at it like, you know, it's like, man, they doing stuff right now, you know what I'm saying, on the level to where, you know what I'm saying, you know, sometimes it has, you can't even explain it or even get on the subject and debate about it, because it seems like it is what it is, you know. But, you know, it's like they was, you know, like, people was raised, you know what I'm saying, a certain way to think, a certain way of living, and a certain, you know, like a certain way people carry themselves is the way that you supposed to conduct yourself in life, you know what I'm saying?
But that's just because you were raised that way don't mean that's how it's supposed to be, right?
No, it don't, but it's and I'm gonna tell you something, it's not how it's supposed to be, but it's easy to say, like, you know what I'm saying, from a standpoint of where I am now than where I came from, because I came up in that. So it was normal for me to see drug activity. It's normal for me to see gang activity, robbery, shooting. That was normal because that's what you came up in. So, like, to the another person that never lived in a hood or never, you know what I'm saying, went nowhere or been like where we from, that'll scare the daylights out of them.
And to us, it would be different. It's part of who we are, part of our upbringing, some more than others. But to them, the people that's living that lifestyle, that's normal. Like you said, that's every day.
That's normal life. That's what they see. That's their life.
So when did you figure out that this isn't normal? That some of this stuff that I've experienced, some of the things that I've gone through, this ain't normal. This ain't how it should be. When did you figure that out?
Man, you know what? I think I figured that out, man, probably back in 2009, 2010, maybe when I actually got to the feds, man. Yeah, I'm serious though, man.
You was in the feds when you figured it out. Okay.
Because I was up until the end, I was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so doing a little bit of every plan. You know what I'm saying? A part of everything that's going on in the streets. The streets is the streets. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So whatever came with it, came with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just put it like that. But when I got sentenced to that state time, and then got sentenced to that fed time, that I did like a year in the state, and then they indicted me and gave me 10 in the feds. So I went to the feds, So I never seen daylight till like 2018. You know what I'm saying?
So you did a good 9, 10 years.
Man, about 9 and some change maybe. But man, that time right there, buddy, going from kind of like just being on the streets and doing basically, you know what I'm saying, whatever, because, you know what I'm saying, you out here hustling good, doing whatever, man, to, man, being up in that, man, in the feds, they send you everywhere, hours away from home, like days away from home, you know what I'm saying? You kind of like, boy, you sit and think about a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Then you be like, damn, that was some bullshit I was doing. That didn't even make no sense. Like you know what I'm saying?
Didn't figure, I ain't gonna say, so you, at any point while you in the thick of things, before you jump, while you like in the thick of this, at any point did you be like, nah, this ain't the right play?
No, you know what? Back then, I'm gonna tell you something. It was taking care of everything I needed to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, my play was, like if I'm hustling, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was handling every necessity that I needed and more. So, me, I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't hurting nobody doing this or doing that. So I felt like, you know what I'm saying, long as I'm under the radar, it's the right play. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do this. I'm gonna open up a store. You know what I'm saying?
I remember you had the store on Olive, right?
Yeah. Then I had a car store. So I'm opening up, but, and still try to play both sides, or scale both sides of the fence. You see what I'm saying? But it didn't really... it didn't pan out, you know what I'm saying? Like, like everybody like the movies, you know what I'm saying? It don't pan out like that.
A lot of times a lot of these folks, man, think things gonna play out just like they did in the movies.
I thought
you gonna be able to stack your bread up and go off in the sunset and start your business.
Man, look, hey, you know what's crazy, man? I thought that. I started me a bit and I thought that, you know what I'm saying? But the folks didn't think that, you know what I'm saying? So
the folks knew you was stacking their business, starting their business with their bread.
So and then, and everything they do, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have opposition in whatever you do. Anything you do is gonna be what's that new law of gravity? For every reaction, it's an opposite or equal reaction, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like. When you out hustling, you know what I'm saying? It's people that don't want to see you hustling. It's people that gonna tell the police, people that's gonna try to do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Anything to just stop you from, you know what I'm saying, being successful. So, like when it happened, you know what I'm saying? Don't be like shocked. You know what I'm saying?
You knew what it was.
Yeah, I knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, somebody gonna try to tell them. I know this was gonna happen. It was just my job to, you know what I'm saying? Evade it, you know what I'm saying? So, when it happened, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I got to deal with what I got to deal with, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I had plenty of times to, you know what I'm saying, detour, you know what I'm saying? And not even pursue that, you know what I'm saying? I could have just been on some legitimate, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't see that back then like I see now. Man, you couldn't get me to do no type of hustling now, boy.
Let me ask you a question. When you started hustling, hitting the streets or whatever, how did your family feel about it?
Man, we all came from the same place, where like my immediate family, like we was born, we was in the project, so you know what I'm saying. Of course, your mama ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, like what you doing, but like my daddy was gone, you know what I'm saying. He had got on this, had a little drug addiction left, you know what I'm saying. So mama got 2 boys, so it's only so much she can do. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Like, I done got a certain age. Ain't, you ain't worried about no whoopings or nothing like that. So, you know what I'm saying? They accept you gonna do what you gonna do. They, but they can't stop loving you because you doing it. Mm-hmm. Your mama gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? My mama, she gonna love me, but she know her son gonna fuck up. You know what I'm saying? She know, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how I was, you know what I'm saying? Like more or less my big brother, she know, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he straight, he straight, he working, you know what I'm saying? He doing the right thing. But Tut, you know what I'm saying?
Story.
You know,
Tell the whole nother story. Everybody, because look, I remember you
Baby
play.
boy hugs.
I remember you played football at Palmer High, didn't you?
Boy, yeah, I'm holding the trophy, man. You better go look at that picture up there, boy.
You played football at Palm Bluff High.
Yeah.
You played football at Jack Roby too, didn't
Yeah, Southeast too.
you? So you played ball. Now, I know for a fact that the Brickyard probably, real talk, the Brickyard probably produced the best athletes.
It was a lot of good.
It was
athletes.
some boys from the east side, from St. John.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be biased here.
Yeah.
My best friend probably the best athlete out of St. John. Swall. Marcus Lewis, the best athlete out of St. John.
Oh man! So what you want me to do? That's my homeboy. So that's your opinion, and that's my homeboy.
It's almost
so
factual.
yeah, look, that's my homeboy, and I ain't gonna do because that's my homeboy. I ain't gonna debate that and go back.
It's gonna be hard to go against it, man.
We done had some bad motherfuckers. I mean, we done had some bad cats come out there.
Oh, you can cuss, man. This the real underground, man. Speak your heart. But I'm just saying that Swall the best athlete out of the Brickyard.
the homeboy
I tell you somebody who a lot of folks probably didn't get no credit to.
You must forgot Archie McCoy. That's his big cousin.
Yeah,
man.
Archie McCoy is because I think you better athlete than McCoy too. Though this is my opinion. I'm sorry.
You got your opinion. You know what I'm saying?
I'm biased.
Yeah, you got your opinion. That my guy Swab, old Swab House.
Yeah, Swab House. That's my brother, man. Swab House GC boys, man. Hey, Jesse Williams,
JJ.
Lil JJ.
Boy, you crazy.
Now who's out running JJ though?
Man, hey,
JJ, I think JJ ran cross country.
Now for us running like that, I don't know nobody in the world that was out running that joke cross country. Oh man, that joke.
JJ was running, man. JJ ran like the 1800, something like that.
Yeah, see,
Big long stride legs. Shout out JJ. What's up with it, brother?
Man, I wasn't running all that.
Nah, man. Was Red from the Rest in Peace Red? Marquise Wainwright. He wasn't from the east side though. He wasn't from.
Red, that was the homie though. You know?
Yeah, I know he had a lot of love on the Brick.
Yeah.
Rest in Peace Brick, man. They say he could play ball too.
Man, that was the coldest boy. He was a triple threat. Old Brick, Travis, Rest in Peace.
I heard.
Yeah,
I heard.
Triple threat, man.
So let me ask you a question, man. You know, looking back over everything that you've went through and experienced now, what do you, if you could go back and change any of it, what would you change?
Out of all my experiences, if I just had that one go back, man, that ain't no question, man. I just to have my little boy back, man, that'll be my only, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing that make me complete, like, right now, you know what I'm saying? And because it have me to where, you know what I'm saying, like, sometimes I can't control my attitude, and that shit kind of affect people around you, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. But, like, everybody just, like, people don't be understanding, like, you know, like, it's a daily struggle, you know what I'm saying? And then they be thinking, like, man, the dude got attitude all the time, but dude... No, it just, you know, dude ain't finna sit there and just tell you, like, oh, man, I'm hurting today, you know what I'm saying? Dude ain't finna say that, you know what I'm saying?
As a man, it's hard.
Yeah, dude, my point exactly. So, dude ain't finna say that. Dude finna, you know what I'm saying, try to handle it the best way he can without, you know what I'm saying, flipping out or doing that crazy. So, it be a lot of pressure, you see what I'm saying? So, shit, that'll be, man, if anything, man, that'll be my one and only thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit.
I remember, not to cut you off, I'm sorry. I remember when it happened, and I remember you made a post, you was like, I'm finna crash out. I got to. What stopped you?
Nah, I mean, I couldn't crash. I mean, it wasn't nothing to crash out. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times, man, I'm gonna tell you something that I realized, like, in this game of life and the way stuff is now, man, it's so easy to go out there and take a life, you know what I'm saying? That's like the easiest thing to do, you know what I'm saying? So why, you know what I'm saying, what you want to jeopardize, you know what I'm saying? Some people, you know, like different people got different things they living for, you know what I'm saying? So you know, when you do stuff, you gotta put yourself in a situation like, man, you know, you got kids, fool. You know, you got, you know what I'm saying, you got a wife, fool. You know, you got a daughter, fool. You know, you got doggone a mama, fool. You know what I'm saying? You got a job or whatever you got going on. You got a career thing. You got to think about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And factor it into what you're going to do. Because if you just go out there doing stuff, man, crashing out, man, like some people do, you put other people on the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, but some people don't have no disregards, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you know the way stuff go on, man. You know, you do something. 100 people that did something to your mama, your kids, your home. Ain't nobody ain't got nothing to do with nothing, you know. So I don't involve myself in that type of. I'm not young no more and hot headed, you know.
So now you're thinking things through.
Yeah, you think. Yeah, man. Because it's all about, you know. It's like, man, like couldn't nothing come from me in that situation, nothing but him coming back. You know what I'm saying? If I can't do nothing that's gonna bring him right back to me, you know, to me it ain't really worth doing. You feel me? And then people don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because guess what? You wake up, I like coming up. You know what I'm saying? I did all kind of crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? The next day I woke up, man, that shit didn't make me feel no better. It was like, you know, the situation was still a situation. You know what I'm saying? The situation still gonna be the same situation.
It ain't gonna
the
bring
pain
back.
still gonna be whatever you were feeling about that in particular situation that made you do whatever you went to do. Whenever you do what you went to do, that situation still gonna be that same situation. Outside of whatever you call yourself going to do, if you retaliate, whatever you call yourself going to do, that situation still gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna have to deal with that situation.
It ain't going nowhere.
That situation ain't going nowhere. Losing the child not going nowhere. Man, come on, man. I'm in my 40s, bro. What I look like, you know what I'm saying? Out in the streets, you know, what the fuck I like, you know what I'm saying? That don't make no type of sense, you know what I'm saying?
Nothing's gonna fix it.
Yeah, I mean, like, what's gonna fix it?
Unless you got a Thanos snap and you can bring it back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what else, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of times you gotta weigh out your options, man, and think about real reality, man, because if not, you're going to land yourself in that penitentiary. You're going to either kill somebody or you're going to get killed to get a lot of people hurt in the process of you just going off, you know what I'm saying, anger, you know what I'm saying, a straight rage, you know what I'm saying. It's hard not to, you know what I'm saying, but, you know.
You got to.
Sometimes you got to be a logical thinker, man.
And that's where King come in.
Man, come on, man. That boy, that, you know, like, he come in, you know what I'm saying, I'll be thinking, like, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, I can't be away from dude. Then, you know, I'll be thinking, like, it ain't just him, you know, I can't be, you know,
that's from the wife.
I just can't be away from her. You know, it's just like, you know, it's like, shoot, man, I got, you know, obligation, man, like, it's just certain things that I don't want to see myself away from, you know what I'm saying, trying to be out here, you know what I'm saying, doing some shit that I ain't really got no business out here even trying to participate in, you know what I'm saying, like, it don't make no sense, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, my thing is, you know, I put myself in the category of a parent that's, you know, that lost a child, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? So I deal with it, how I deal with it, you know what I'm saying, on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question. That's the meat of it for me. The way I dealt with grief from my mom was dealing with it by prayer, you know, focusing on something positive, focusing on my show, focusing on things like that, on the fruit of my labor.
Yeah.
So what about, do you think that's something that a lot of people could do to kind of deal with it?
Try to combat that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That's kind of really what I do a lot of times, man. You know, like, if I feel it coming on or I get in a slump or something, you know what I'm saying? If she don't catch me and make me get up or change subject or something, you know, I'll be where I work on them cars. You know what I'm saying? When I go to town, when I get on them, boy, you already know when I go to town on them, boy.
Because that's something, hey, listen. Y'all might know Tut from cars or just being a cool-ass nigga. I mean, from music and all that. Tut the goat cars in the bluff. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. From every era, you got to put Tut in that thing from the late 90s all the way up to now.
Man, I'm talking about from the boy. You better from when?
From the late 90s.
Hey, look, I'm talking about.
I say from about 98, 99,
man,
96.
Yeah, man.
When was your first dog? When was your first?
I had that. I had a Caprice back then. Man.
You had that baby blue
when
Caprice?
Yeah, when the bubble came out, it was white. I probably first person in the town on 20s, if not either the first or second, probably in the town on 20. Even when 22 came out, boy, folds all that, man. That's what I used to like to do. The car culture was the thing back then.
It's $1 billion industry.
Oh yeah, but man, like you got to get away from, like and try to expand. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you trying to, like make it somewhere like predominantly where it's hard for, you know what I'm saying, people to already, you know what I'm saying, eat, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be hard to, you know what I'm saying, to make some and try to live off of it. Because a lot of times it'll get, you know what I'm saying, it'll get stressful, you know what I'm saying, because, you know what I'm saying.
So the car business would you agree, it's $1 billion industry, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You now, one of the main things that you do now, and I really, really have taken a liking to, is that you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah, off top.
Off top. I remember when you first came home, you were working some job.
Wells Fun.
You was working at Wells Fun.
Yeah, Wells Fun. Sure.
What made you say, nah? What? When did you get to that point you be like, nah, this ain't it no more?
Hey, I'm telling you, the day they let me out federal probation. The exact day they let me out federal probation, that's when I said no. Cause hey, I had to have that job while I was on the Fed papers, man. So shit, the day they let me out Fed papers was the day I said no. That I can't. I can't. I mean, like I ain't gonna say what I can't do because I went in there and worked for them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? $5 a month, sometime $20 a month, sometime for a check. So, you know, I can do what I gotta do. I'm like committed. I can adapt to my surroundings and do what I gotta do. But I prefer, you know what I'm saying, to try to, you know what I'm saying, do something on my own because it'll stop me from being lazy to keep me, you know what I'm saying, going in. It'll give my kids, you know what I'm saying, something to, you know what I'm saying, at least, you know what I'm saying, like, if they want to take up a trade or if they want to, you know what I'm saying, like, jump to do what I do, you know, you would like that, you know what I'm saying.
Something you want to build it yourself.
Yeah, you would like that if you know what I'm saying.
Agreed.
So.
I think so the day you got out federal probation is when you first started working for yourself.
Yeah, I had really probably started, man. I had started I started doing a couple of cars, man. Like first got out and started tinkering around, and the Crown Vic boys and my boy K-Mo. Who was the first? I did 3 of the Crown Vic boys up there and K-Mo car. Yup, that's when I first started, man. You know what I'm saying? I started.
Were you doing in upholstery before you went in?
Man, before I went in, I was doing stuff on my cars, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of different stuff, you know what I'm saying? I was doing bits and pieces of it, but I just wasn't in depth like I am now, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, I took to where, you know, I got everything I need. So I like sewing, you know what I'm saying, doing all them patterns, having that. I like putting them cars together, man, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm telling you, that's why I say I don't think nobody in Pine Bluff messing with you. You got that drop. I want to come get that drop.
Yeah, you can get that drop, man.
Oh, you got that drop, man. I'm gonna come get that drop.
I still got that drop, man. It's just sitting up. I ain't did nothing with it.
You might well just go ahead and let me take it off your hands.
Yeah,
You probably want a whole lot of money for that thing too.
No, man, I don't want no lot of money for it, man. I need some money, man. I need some money bad, man. Hard time.
Hey, man, I know it, man. Hard times on us all. So let me ask you a question, Tut. How long you been swinging the bat at this entrepreneur thing now?
Man, probably right since I got out. Maybe I got on like 18, and when I got off them papers, what probably about 20 or 22? About 20. I got off paper like in June 20 or something like that.
December 20.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like just started. You know what I'm saying? Messing with cars and doing cars, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, my baby, you know, working, and so, you know, maybe, you know, we, you know, try to do what we had to do to make ends meet, you know, because I didn't want to give the hustling. You know, she didn't want me hustling. Then the big end of it, I didn't need to be hustling. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to get out on that mentality. You know what I'm saying? Because before I got out after doing all that time, you know, right before you get ready to go, you know, you sit in there and be in there. Hey, I'm to my look, bro. I was in there with. I got some homeboys. I was in there with that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. Oh, such that real partners of mine. You know what I'm saying? But you sit up and you think like if you don't have a game plan, you would sit up and be like I put it like this. My whole life I never worked for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like coming up, once I started hustling. You know, you started hustling. Shit, I'm hustling. I ain't working for nobody. So when you got hit, you get hit with all that time. You know what I'm saying? You sit up and think like, fool, you finna get out. What the hell else you gonna do? All your ass been doing is hustling. You ain't got no work background.
You got to figure out what you gonna do.
You got to figure out what you gonna do. What is you gonna do? I'm just saying I'm in there. I'm in that motherfucker like, damn fool. You got a year left. You got a year ain't no time. You know what I'm saying? You did a long time. Hey, what's crazy? I was telling her, man, you got food. You get 5 years left. Food be like, oh man, I'm at the door. I'm at the door, boy. I'm about to go home. You know, you did so much time as to where 3 or 4 years psychologically to you, you know, that ain't nothing. Yeah, you say you at the door, so I'm thinking like, but damn, what is you gonna do, fool? Yeah. You ain't got no money. You been gone all the time. You don't got no money. You ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna do when you get out?
They don't want to teach you to do nothing before you get out, though.
I mean, no, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something about the federal system. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, man, you can go in these places, man. You can learn some shit, man. It's what you do with your time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's what I mean. Let me tell you something. Every place I went to, you know what I'm saying. I walked every compound I went to. Paperwork was straight. I walked every compound I went to. I dealt with from the leaders of everything to everybody. Every compound I went to, I guarantee you the whole compound knew me. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. It's like all in how you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? To present yourself as a man in this system. You know what I'm saying? It'll get you a long way.
Yeah. So you came out. You was good on every compound you knew. Let me ask you a question. You came out, hit the streets hard running, getting back into business as far as not getting back into starting out your own business, entrepreneur, things. What's been some of the challenges in having your own business?
Man, trying to get people to pay or you know, like what you feel you worth for. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I guess me being me, you know, it's like when you in a town to where people don't only know you for hustling, you see what I'm saying? Now you trying to transition, you know, when I got out, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, dude, this what I do. You know, so like it's like you got now it kind of look at it like a geographical thing. You have certain people that they ain't gonna want to go to you because of certain people you know or this or that, because you know it's like I'm trying to transition from being a street dude, like, you know what I'm saying, from a certain side of town, dealing with certain dudes before I got locked up, to coming out, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I always been, like, neutral and like, in a lot of stuff, right, because I dealt with I can go anywhere in the town, I dealt with everybody from... You
was always, no, I'm just out here to get some money.
I deal with everybody, but, you know, it was just, you know, man, it just was what it was, you know, like, it's a lot of people that feel like they can't do things because of who this person affiliated with or who that person, and I get caught up in that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Just because of my background or something. You know where
so basically, you know, trying to break that.
Yeah, trying to break that narrative, man. Yeah. You know, like, man, dude doing car work, man. Dude don't care nothing. We not, you know what I'm saying? It's like this not East Side St. John 26th Street Tut. This is a grown ass goddamn man with a goddamn business. You know what I'm saying? Probably right. Something, you know, trying to get, you know what I'm saying, something going, you know, that I feel like I'm good at, you know what I'm saying? So why you just don't respect, you know what I'm saying, like the boundaries I put down, because I try to, you know what I'm saying, help everybody out, you know what I'm saying? What I do it. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to try to give you the best deal I can give you, you know.
But you still got to feed your family.
Yeah, and that's the hard part. And then a lot of times, though, and that you say that's the key factor to a lot of times. You take jobs that really don't even You know what I'm saying? That really ain't even worth you taking, but you gotta feed your family, and that's the thing that really discouraged me. You know what I'm saying? With doing that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, fool, you can't not take the job.
Because you need the money.
You need the money.
Even if it ain't enough, you still need it.
Yeah, you need the money. And, you know, like, so you be caught between a rock and a hard place, especially when this is all you try. You know, like, this is you're not trying to do nothing. You're not trying to get out here and be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So your focus is, let me tell you something, man. I'm not trying to go back to no federal penitentiary or no state penitentiary, bro. Out here trying to hustle no goddamn nothing. You know what I'm saying? For what, man, bro? I was up
You out here trying to hustle some
man,
level.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. Man, when I was in that motherfucker, they wasn't fucking with me up in that motherfucker, man. And I ain't told on no motherfucker. I ain't did a motherfucking thing. A motherfucker told on me, and I took my goddamn time, bro. I got my paperwork. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, it was so fucked up to where, like, I helped a lot of niggas eat, man, before I left. I did a lot of shit. I ain't do it for nothing in return. But I did, though. You know what I'm saying?
You did it because you just a solid nigga.
Yeah, and then I looked at it like, God damn, you know, but I wasn't really fucked up because I had got to a point where I made my mind up like, man, fuck it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna do this time. As long as my kids straight, I'm cool. Right. You know what I'm saying? My mom was healthy. My kids was straight. I was cool. You know, it wasn't nothing else that really for me to be concerned with in the streets. You know, I knew my brother was going to hold it down. My main concern was, you know, my kids straight and my mama good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with anything else. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? So don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
just reading the comments. Sherrod say I raised that boy.
Man, tell Sherrod to shut his ass up, man. Sherrod ain't shit. That's my day. I'm gonna tell you something though, man. That them my brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Sherrod, Keto, Shaka, man.
Yeah, shout out Sherrod.
Them dudes like that, Tiskew, all them type of dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like LaMel, Charles. When I see them dudes, man.
LaMel coming on here next, man. I ain't told him, but that boy can tell a story.
Hey, that's my bro, man. When I see dudes like that, man, you know what I'm saying? Like Willie Hellum, think about it, Corey, man. I see dudes like that, man. I'm comfortable. Like it's like certain places I can go, I don't be comfortable. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I don't be scared because I mean you come with some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Is up. You know what I'm saying? It just I don't want to be nowhere where I ain't comfortable. Where I got to be in that state of mind to where, oh man, there's something might happen. So I don't want to be around that shit. I want to be around dudes. I want to be around spots where, you know what I'm saying, if it's 20 niggas in the yard, man, I know ain't shit finna go on. I know ain't shit finna go on.
Well, here's the thing. The worst situation we as men can be in is where we're not comfortable.
Yeah. Shit.
And we got families.
Yeah.
I'm going home.
Yeah, my point is that. So I'm gonna do everything I got to do to go home.
I'm going home. When it's all said and done, bro. I'm going. Don't keep me from going home. Yeah, and we good.
Don't do that, man.
Because even if it has to come to a fight, guess what? I'm not finna fight you. I'm finna go home.
I know that's right.
I'm not finna argue. I'm not finna tongue wrestle with you. I'm going home, bro. I'm not going down that road with you. But you can't kick that fence either.
No, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Everybody got a point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how many times you slap this fool upside the head or how many times you did this, how it spin, whatever y'all call it. Everybody got a point, man, to where, you know what I'm saying, it's that last fucking straw. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got that breaking point.
Right, but wouldn't that point be for me? All of us gonna have a different point. I'm willing to bet you that point for me is don't keep me from going home. If it's just me apologizing, bro, you right.
You can do that. You can do that.
I'm sorry, my guy. I apologize. I stepped on your $600 finale bottles or whatever you call them.
Yeah, my bad. You know what I'm
my
saying?
bad, dog. I even maybe I'm a little weaker than some. I even wipe them off for you, brother. Because guess what? I value my life and yours more than I value them shoes and me saying I'm sorry. And do you get what I'm saying?
Man, come on, man. That's just why wouldn't I get what you're saying? That's just how it should be, period. That's the era. But see, we come up from a different era, though, bro. We got to understand, like, the era that's the shit that's going on now, you know what I'm saying? It's like it just the respect factor is just gone. You know
How
what
did
I'm
we
saying?
get here?
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't, you know, like I had a big absence, man, and they was telling me it was fucked up. When I got out. I didn't know. I didn't
That's
know.
what you say. I was gone.
Yeah, nah, hey, look.
I don't know how y'all did this
Hey, I was
shit.
locked up with them old fashioned ass niggas. Man.
So that's what you gonna do?
Yeah, all the old fashioned.
You gonna say I was gone, so it's y'all fault?
No, man. I just, you know what I'm saying? It like it threw me for a loop because, like, man. Like when we was coming up, man, you know, you had sections of niggas that was hard. You know, you had people all over the city. You know, had hood, neighborhood. But now, man, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't underestimate nobody. I'm talking about from male to female, bro.
They'll get after it.
Female to get after you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, it's like the OK Corral. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I don't understand. Where did we lose the inability to be compassionate or to have any sense of compassion for our neighbor? Like the even mindset or mind frame to not care about shooting up somebody's house or riding up on somebody that ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on and busting on them.
Mama's kids.
Or just letting the tongue be wicked itself.
Man, it just
Some
Yeah.
people just enjoy the pleasure, just always having something negative to say about somebody.
that negative aura,
The tongue
man.
itself.
That negative aura, you know,
True.
like positive vibes, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, like it's like, man, if you can't have like a person that's negative all the time, always don't bring your ass around me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it.
I'm dead
It's something to
serious
be
though. Like with
said.
that negative, you
Yes.
always talking about somebody. You
Yes.
always, man, don't bring your ass around me because it ain't nothing I can get out of you being around me, man. You fuck
Stay
my
for it.
mood up. So
Yeah.
ain't nothing I get if I can't benefit. You know, it don't even gotta be financially, man. If I can't learn some, you know, like we can be on a, you know, like I learned something from you sitting here talking to you. I learned something from you. So if I can't learn something from you, you know what I'm saying, while we're having the conversation, now we can have a bullshit conversation 50% of the time, but sometimes, goddamn it, I want to sit down and have a real conversation to see if you really know what the hell going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Right. One of the things that you doing, man, and I don't want to miss this, because I've always been fascinated by you in the car game. I ain't gonna even front. The speakers, the interior, all that, and then to see where you started to where you are now.
Yeah.
How did you get to that point?
You say, how did I get there?
Man. What I guess I'm asking, how did you start, first of all, investing in the craft and learning so much about it? What told you, I want to get better at this, so I'm going to do something to get better? What inspired that growth?
Because, man, I kind of, you know, it's like, it was either, I'm going to put it to you like this. It was either you learn this shit and put your effort into this shit right here, or you get your ass in the streets and take what come with it. You know what I'm saying? Damn. So, them the only two options you got, man. Them the only two options I got. I'm either going to get on the right side of this shit, or I'm going to jump back out here in the streets. And that's it. I'm going to tell you something. You can sleep good when you doing the right shit. I don't got to have no lot of money, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I left, I thought I had to have a lot of money. Man, I had 9, 10 cars. You see what I'm saying? So, it was like, that don't fascinate me no more. You know what I'm saying? I done been a lot of places. I done did a lot of shit. I done had a lot of jewelry. I done did, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I done been all kind of places. I done kicked with stars. I done performed in all kind of venues. I done had all kind of rims, paint jobs, all this kind of shit so it don't fascinate me no more, bro. So that's what I used to try to make sure I had money for to do all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So now that I ain't tripping about it, I don't feel like, man, god dog, you know, I'm not going to fall down and die if I don't make all this goddamn money. Because guess what? Somebody told me, and this is a true statement, and I repeat it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you something. We sit and work our ass off every day of our life. We wake up thinking about how we're going to get $1, how we're going to get $1. Everybody can agree with me. I don't even care if it's a weekend. It's some kind of way, some kind of money that came across your mind. But, you know, like majority of our life, we working, trying to get a dollar. We stacking all this money. You stacking all this money. You stacking all this money. But when your ass die, that money gonna get spent up so goddamn quick. The money you sit there and stack all your life and work hard to the bone, didn't really enjoy yourself, then broke your ass down, took your ass down through there, and you trying to stack all this money, you stacking just to show you stacking. You see it more stacking. When you die, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you gonna die. You know, whether it's young or old, you know what I'm saying? But you done worked it. Everybody,
You gonna die.
You gonna die.
You gonna
Guess
die.
what? Whoever get that money, from the kids to the state to the ex-wife, the wife, the grandkid, whoever get that money, gonna spend that goddamn money. You work hard the goddamn all your life, then broke your goddamn back, the goddamn do. They gonna spend that goddamn money, man, so goddamn quick, and it's not gonna mean nothing to them.
In
Like
2
what
months.
you did, it's gonna not mean nothing to them that it
spent
meant to
20
you. You
years
know
to
what I'm
save
saying?
it.
Like
spend it up
we
in 2
mentally, you mentally every day you mentally stressed and strained. Tell me I gotta get a goddamn dollar. You know what I'm saying? Then when your clock gone, goddamn, man, that I don't give a fuck.
Man, that's heavy.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, guess
heavy.
who? Guess who? I'm gonna tell you something. Guess who put that on my mind though? Now all the logics, you know, I sit up and think about extra shit, but I'm gonna tell you, put that on my mind, and the reason I'm gonna tell you put that on my mind, man, is because I wasn't thinking about that, you know, cause that's what I sit up and think about, you know what I'm saying? All day I'm telling my girl, man, goddamn, man, I ain't did a car, I ain't did this, I ain't did that, and she told my ass, she say, baby, I don't give a damn how much money you make all that money. When you die, that money gonna get spent up. And, sitting there and when she said it turned on a light, you know what I'm saying? And it was like a real light. You see what I'm
Because all
saying?
you need to make sure you got enough to pay your light bill, got enough to pay your mortgage, your rent, whatever.
Yeah, your necessities, and then you have your wants on the side, you know, and be comfortable. But see, we so caught up in
Trying to leave a lump sum
yeah,
behind. That's not good either.
Or be with the Jones and have this and have that and
You can
have
leave a
this
little bit, but you ain't gotta
and
leave no
just
lump
stack. You stacking your money. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, I don't care how much money you stack. And if you stacking your money, enjoy that shit too. Don't work my point is,
right, do something
and
for yourself.
my point is to that scenario. I don't care who you leave your money to, whoever blow it or whatever. You stack your money, enjoy that shit, man.
Enjoy your life.
That's
Enjoy
right.
your life, man. Don't work
Make
yourself to the
yourself
bone
important.
because I'm telling you right now, that money gonna get spent up. Whatever you
It
done
is.
left, because you
We
don't
gonna
know when
run
you
through
gonna
it.
die. Ain't like you goddamn got $50,000, $100,000 sit up and like, okay, I'm gonna die in
That
2
money
weeks.
gonna die.
Yeah.
That car gonna break down.
Man, that car
that
gonna
house
be
gonna
gone.
go.
Man, it's somebody gonna be living it. They're gonna be kicking out of the car. Gonna goddamn be wrecked in about 2 or 3 weeks. It's just real reality, real life.
So
fact,
basically,
though, bro.
what you saying? Enjoy your life.
Enjoy your life.
Don't work yourself to the ground like a dog that you didn't
Man.
get. I'll tell my little brother and myself and both my little brothers, and I tell a lot of people this. There's a difference between living and existing.
Yeah.
Some of us are just existing. We just existing.
That's what I told him, you know
Just
what I'm saying? I'm
here.
ready to live. You know what I'm saying? I call it surviving, you know, but I'm ready to live. I'm tired of surviving. And, you know, you call it existing. You know, I say, you know, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, you just tired of it. It's like, there's people out there living, bruh.
Yeah, I want to live.
You know, like, and people think when we say live, we talking about breathing this air. No, fool.
Simple
You know what I'm
things,
saying?
too.
We're not talking about the abundance of life. We got life. We got the breath of
I
life
got life,
in us.
thank
You know
God.
what I'm
Right.
saying?
When
You
I
know,
say living, I say
you want to live.
I want to see my family happy.
You want to live.
I want to chase my dreams, go after things, see places, go places I ain't never been before, do things that I ain't never
You
done.
deserve that.
I want to do these things. I want to be on the Real Underground radio station.
And you did it.
I want to have a Nate Logic
And
podcast.
you
I want
did-
to.
You doing it, man.
I'm living.
Yes, you doing
I want to
it.
be able to get my car done by Tut Zilla.
I'm sure waiting on your boy. I'm waiting
Don't
on
I
your
send you
boy.
messages all the
Hey,
time? Like,
don't
man, I
wait on
can't
your
wait.
Exactly.
I'm putting my money up right now, man. Tut gonna do. Hey, before it's said and done,
I'm
gonna
I'm gonna tell you, I
Right.
wanted the one with the. I seen somebody had them. I want some peanut butter, leather with the little metal things down the middle of the seat. I just seen somebody. Oh man, I said, Tut gotta do mine like that.
You
I
gotta be
took,
the first
bro.
one in the city.
Yeah, I took pictures of it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna screenshot you the pictures, man. I've screenshot you before. Like, bro, can you do this?
Man, you know I can do anything.
Tut, I am gonna do that. I don't care if I'm in a nursing home. Tut gonna do my shit.
And they gonna be sitting outside that motherfucker clean.
I'm gonna look out the window every day.
They gonna be sitting out there, goddamn it. Hey, and then when you gone, guess what? Somebody gonna wreck that motherfucker.
I don't even give a damn. That's only
When
you walk.
Guess what?
Gonna wreck
But
it.
guess
You
what?
gotta expect that.
Guess what? You to live, goddamn.
Yeah,
I
as long as you
live.
enjoy it. We seen you on 250 million times hit them blocks. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Even if I have
If
to,
they
yeah.
wreck it, we seen you
Hey,
with
we
it.
gonna know that Big Nate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's big night.
you goddamn
Everybody
right.
don't know.
Yeah, right.
Hey man,
It's all
Tut.
about that legacy, though, bro.
Hey,
that's
that's it.
all you want to do.
Yep.
When you leave here, we all got to go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of them go young. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't leave nothing, no memory behind. I want to leave a legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't remember me for no hustling and no shit like that. That ain't what I want my little boy to know no shit like that, you know, because I fucked up, you know what I'm saying, doing it, you know what I'm saying, with my kids coming up, you know what I'm saying. So I don't want my little boy to even know that side of me. All I want him to know is Super Daddy, you know what I'm saying, Superman, you know what I'm saying.
He made it happen.
Yeah, that's all I want. He know he think his dad's Superman, so that's all. That's the only image I want him to see is Superman. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you some game, Tut, and I had this thought while we were talking. People like to look at vehicles. They like to look at cars. What you need to do, Tut, is start taking some reels, short videos of your work. Put you some music behind it, and just put it on a reel, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You be on social media anyway, right?
On YouTube channel.
On YouTube,
You
short
got a page.
short little tool. I'll show you before you leave.
I got a YouTube channel, man.
Yeah, put it on YouTube Shorts. All these things social media generates income. This does two things for you. It's going to inspire some. I got to go find Tut. Because guess what? In big cities, ain't no Tuts. In big cities right now, you know the turnaround time. Like on Dallas, you know the turnaround time on a vehicle?
Man, you probably got 6 months to a year. I mean, I just seen them do 2-3 years have people shit, man.
So if the turnaround time, and it ain't because these dudes ain't got the money, it's because they don't have the people to do the work. Yeah. So therefore, that tells me, and dudes are willing to go from a Little Rock, from Dallas to Pine Bluff to do it. If you can turn my stuff around, and you got, so what we need to do is step up our marketing game. Yeah. Start making sure that people see that you're doing the work. You get with somebody like, I'll tell you somebody who has a strong social media presence. Lil Wonka. Yeah. You look at his IG page, and you see he has 30,000 likes. And all he doing is taking pictures of this stuff. Yeah. You get with somebody like Wonka, say, Wonka, put my work on your page. Bam. All right, Wonka don't show love. All right, he might charge you. I don't know if he does charge for that. Show my work on your page. Show this reel on your page, Wonka. 1, 2, 3, 4 different people come in. Start, Wonka, you going out of town? Dog, let me link up with you, just like you did with the CVB boy, Crown Vic boys.
Yeah, like that.
Link up with the INC boys. Link up with all these different car clubs. Just giving you a little game. And I'm gonna tell you another play that you got, that you hit a lick on, and you touched on it. You just didn't really jump in the pool that I can see. Them purses. Them purses. Because women gonna spend money. Women, and not just regular women, they gonna spend that bread. They gonna spend that bread. It's on there. Women gonna spend that bread. And what happens is, what happens is, when women see that money, when women do it, see something they like, they're gonna go after it. And they ain't like men. Men gonna lollygag with it.
And they don't play either.
Right. Women gonna go after it. Let me see something. Hold on. My camera froze. But Tut, let me say this. How can they catch up with you on social media, dog?
Man, I'm on Tut Zilla.
Talking to the mic a little bit more
Hey,
so they can hear it.
I'm on Facebook under Tut Zilla, and then I'm on IG too. It's on, I think it's what, Big Zilla 26 or something like that. It's on the Big Zilla 26. But I got the YouTube page, man, and that's where I be, you know what I'm saying, showing my work and stuff at, man. And it's on the T and K Customs, like T with the and sign K, then Customs KUSTOMZ. And that's my YouTube page on the T and K Customs, man. You'll see some more work on there. I'm in the process of putting some more stuff on there.
Hey man, keep putting that footage up, keep building it, keep adding to it. Shan, I know you on the song we played, Sacrifice, this is the Tut's wife, Shan. Hey, aspiring artist here in on Pine Bluff, I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm from Pine Bluff, baby.
Hey, you already know her. She from the Bluff.
Yep.
Shan, you been doing your thing. How long you been doing your thing?
I've been doing music ever since I was 3 years old. Started off with a father on the back of an El Camino.
What? I ain't mad at it. Shan, let me ask you a question. What do you like about this music business?
It's not the music that I like about it. It's just the way I create it, and I want the world to hear it. I want to inspire, yes, and I feel like that's what the creator. I'm very spiritual, okay, and I don't mind speaking on it. Somebody got to do it, and I'm out to be a leader in that field. But the higher Almighty made me to speak and use my voice, and the only way that I can use it in such a way is through my music. I'm here to keep everybody together, not tear them apart.
Well, I appreciate that, Shan. How can they catch up with you and listen to some of your music on social media?
Okay, I'm Chandlerlyn today. So it's SHANDERLYN. Today, TA with apostrophe capital NAYE. I'm Shan Johnson on Instagram, Shan Johnson on Facebook, and that was my YouTube that I just spelled out. But I'm on all platforms, whatever you listen to, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever you got download.
Hey, hey, man. You got anything before we get out of here, brother?
No, man, I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? It was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it up with my boy Big Nate in the building. You know
Hey, man, I'm glad. Like I say, and I knew the conversation would be what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I always say, the goal is to share our stories.
Yeah.
To tell our stories. Yeah. So people can get some game and get some understanding and help them get to the next stage. So we want to inspire, man. And that's what we did, man. I appreciate you so much for coming in and sitting down with me and sharing your story, man.
Zilla.
This hey, Big Tut Zilla, baby.
Zilla.
Hey, man,
greatest.
this is boy Big Nate. Hey.
Big Zilla.
Oh, baby. Hey, before I go. Hold on. Before I go, let me say this. This is your boy Big Nate with the Real Underground Radio Station.
Real Underground.
Yes.
I got the 870 show coming up. Bobby Lowe Wallace. Big Bobby in the building. Billionaire Bobby coming up. Hey, y'all make sure y'all tune in. 870, this is the Real Underground Radio Station, baby. Nate Logic, baby.
About my fam, how the fuck it come to this? Fall into a 4x6, eat spread and spare the bitch. Started hustling, selling shit. Pussy niggas telling shit.